hi. So you're here today for your wedding dress consultation, where we're going to kind of do a custom design for you. Is that right? That's great. So I do want to ask you a couple of questions, kind of get an idea of what style you're going for, and I'm going to show you a couple of fabric options to kind of give us an idea of, I guess, the style you want in your wedding dress. Now, I am going to take notes on my computer today, so bear with me as I type along, after I offer you these options. So, starting off, congratulations, obviously, but I wanted to see if you were looking for something traditional, maybe something a little funky, something punk, or maybe something kind of hippie, from the 70s or so. Okay. All right, well, let's start off with this first fabric option. So this would be for, say you just had like a simple dress option, like it just kind of hangs, and it would be crocheted or knitted, and then it's really sort of warm kind of a fabric. So it's got holes in there, so it's obviously breathable, but you might have to wear something underneath. How do you feel about that? Let's take. Yeah, I mean, it could be like a slip underneath. Or nothing, sure. Okay. And then what about the color? It's sort of I would say almost like a cream white, not exactly off-white, but do you like this color option? Yeah, and I think it could work as like a short or a long dress, There are some possibilities. Obviously, you're not going to have, a lot of ruffles. I think that would add a lot of weight because it's sort of a heavy knit in here versus a lightweight flowing fabric, right? Okay. Yeah. Okay. So that's a maybe. Let's see what we've got. All right. So, sort of similar to the fabric we just saw, it's an option to have something lacy or embroidered, but we're looking at sort of this mauve, almost pink color here. If there's a lot of detail, there's a lot of like embroidery in here. There's that sheer option where you've got the lightweight feel to it, but this detail is really beautiful, I think. So how do you feel about this fabric? Right. And then, it doesn't have to be sheer throughout, but you probably would still need a slip similar to that first option. Okay, then what about the color? The sort of dusty rose mauve color. So it's, you know, a little less traditional. So maybe not such a rich pink, but something a little bit lighter. Still that, yeah, it's got a nice flow to it, I think. Yeah, good, okay. That's great. Okay, now let's try, okay, something similar here. Tulle. This is absolute tulle city here, but it's not a traditional tulle. It's got a beautiful, almost peachy color to it. Look at that. So it's, you know, you have layer upon layer upon layer upon layer upon layer of tulle, and then that's what creates that sort of, oh, like a princess gown kind of a look. What do you think about that? Yeah, but it's not a traditional white sort of a princess gown. It's a peach princess gown. And then, yeah, so this could be part of where you have something on underneath. It could just be, you know, the skirt bottom part. Yeah. I think it's got a wonderful sort of, oh, you know, the sort of flow to it is really something. So you do like the color, or you don't? Not quite peach, so that's not going to be with your skin tone, maybe. That's okay. So it's not peach. Okay. Okay, well, sort of sticking into that same category, but less of a airy tulle. We've got so this is like, I would say like a light pink, baby pink, maybe even blush. See how it's got that that sort of that movement, but unlike the tulle, the movement is a little bit heavier, but certainly not as heavy as the sort of knits that we saw earlier, those heavier fabrics that were crocheted or knitted, right? And then what do you think about this fabric? And then, how do you like how this kind of flows? How this lays? Yeah, and it's definitely lightweight, but you can also tell it's a little bit sheer, right? So, do you like the sheer look? Yeah, it is very similar color to my nails here too. Good. Okay. So it sounds like these are looking a little too traditional, am I right? Is that so? Okay. Okay. If that's looking too traditional, then what about something with a little bit of color? I love this. So you've got multicolor stripe. It's a beautiful silk fabric, but you've got the kind of pastel tones there. You know, I think this is absolutely gorgeous because, you know, it's like a rainbow, but a pastel rainbow. Probably my favorite kind. And then it's got a lovely flow to it because of the silk. How about that? Excuse me. You like the silk, but you don't love the pastel. Okay. So are you telling me you're looking for something more bold than the pastel, but still a stripe? Okay. So stripes and not pastel. Yes to the silk though. Okay. Let me see. Oh, yes. Okay. Now this is really something. This fabric. How about that? Now obviously it hasn't been, you know, pressed, so there's a few wrinkles in it. But just imagine a whole gown of bold stripes of colors. Now this one kind of has that 70s look to it, and this burgundy, and then with the lighter pinks. I absolutely love it. It's such a beautiful fabric. Look at that. And you could have a cut in this of, you know, like a maxi style, or you could do, you know, a skirt and a separate top. You could do a pantsuit even with something like this, and I think it would look absolutely stunning. So, looking at this, multicolor, not pastel, bright, bold silk. What do you think about that? It certainly is bold. And then what about that kind of maxi dress style or pantsuit? I could really see pairing a fabric like this with a very basic bouquet, like just just a white carnation, you know, or just white roses, something very simple to offset the colors in this. Yeah, or not. Okay, so something even bolder. Now, if you really want to stand out in the lights, you know, think about dance floor disco. What if you did sequins? How beautiful! Now look at how this shines. You know, it certainly isn't traditional. You know, it's more something you see in the discotheque, but it's a rainbow of color. It shines, it sparkles, it's got pinks and purples in it. And, you know, you could do it just in a skirt or a top or just a full floor-length gown of sparkles like this. What do you think? I think it's absolutely stunning. So, sparkles. Sequins. You know, some say they can be a little bit itchy. You know, if this does touch skin, it can't. But you know, it's a day you want to look fabulous, so it's kind of the price you have to pay if you're going to wear sequins all day. So maybe too showy. Well, you know, it depends on how you look at it. You know, it is your day to shine, but maybe sequins isn't how you want to shine. That's fine. Okay, so you want to bring it back a little bit, draw it back, bring it back home. Okay. Well, here's something non-traditional, but what about a red? Look at this, such a rich fabric. Yeah, you could just do an all red dress, any combination. Absolutely not? Okay, that's fine. No red, absolutely not. Okay, so we've seen some you know, non-traditional dresses, some fabric, some tulle. You want to dial it back. You want to go back to a traditional sort of a look, but something that's contemporary for the 1980s. Well, I think what we could do is have a fabric like this. Look at how beautiful this fabric is. It's sort of an off-white, beautiful flow. It just feels regal but lightweight and sort of casual. But you could do something like this in just a simple silhouette. Have you heard of that simple silhouette? No. Okay. So you do sort of like this fabric though, but not the simple silhouette. I think I understand. Have I seen Little House on the Prairie? I have. So you're telling me you're looking for something that has kind of that prairie look. Is that right? Oh, we just got in some fabrics and dresses from Guinea Sacks. Now they are a very popular brand, up and coming brand here, and a lot of their dresses look like it's like something you'd see out of Little House on the Prairie. Yes, so white, you like, sort of breathy, natural, but you're looking for some ruffles or something in the bodice here. I think I have what you want. Take a look at this. It is, it's not exactly traditional, but I think it's really shows the style of the time. You've got this sort of puckered bodice on the top here. Look at these simple straps, but they have some beautiful ruffles that are sewn into the elastic there. So I think it offers a very feminine look, right? And then this fits on top, nothing too showy. You actually, you wouldn't need a slip under that part. And then coming down here, it's long, bunchy, and then comes into this beautiful sort of flared out ruffle on the bottom here. Now it does attract a little bit of, hair and lint, but it's not a big deal a day up. I could see this being paired with a beautiful bouquet of like a sunflower, or even like a pink carnation. And this is a look where I think it could be, really kept simple, but it looks elegant, fun. There's a little bit of whimsy, and then it certainly has that Little House on the Prairie feel to it. So Guinea Sacks might be your way to go here. So beautiful. You love it. That's great to hear. You like that it's white, so you get back to the traditional look. Okay. It is simple. And you do like the longer length there. It comes in a variety of sizes, and we can tailor it to any size. Well, I've got your notes here. I'm going to print them out, but then if you want to try on that sample dress, we can take a look at it and see how you like it. That's wonderful. Well, if it works out, we'll just have to do some tailoring and add some other embellishments if you'd like, and then we should have it ready in just about a month. Is that enough time? Wonderful, wonderful. Okay, well, thank you so much. Have a great day.